Yeah, Biwarned might be the worst Yokai Loomian, but does that mean it's actually bad? Let's find out. Okay then, hopping into the first battle then, let's first go over the bulky offensive one, and this one's motivational. I actually have one that's very similar, but with do or die. Okay then, let's actually just lead off with Biwarned, just to get my motivational activated, just so the rest of my team gets a nice 10% energy cost reduction. So yeah, I mean, it is a really good ability, although Biwarned for a single battle isn't very good. I do think where you should be using it is doubles and 2v2s, but not that many people really actually do those right. So yeah, as long as my Biwarned doesn't faint, that ability will be active, and even if it isn't on the field, all my teammates also get a 10% discount. So yeah, against a Lantorch, you're probably not gonna use a light type move. I'm gonna go Fishkana, I guess. They go for Spectral, that's fine. Flare is gonna do absolute numbers on. I mean, yeah, that's just a spirit move, that's not even stab. So Flare is definitely gonna one-shot me, but I think it's fine. We'll just go for Tsunami to try and get some damage if they switch out, which surprisingly they do. Oh. Yeah, that does make a lot of sense. Oh, and it's Hydro Vortex. My shell! No! Okay, that's actually really bad. Let's just try and get some damage on the Parasol before we faint. And it looks like we're actually faster, so this is probably a slow, bulky one. I have got Icicle. I wasn't like intending to run this Biwarned in Bane of Haste. It's just like, if their team is really fast, I might as well set it up, right? So I have it like just in case. And for this guy's team, he has mostly fast things, but a couple of slow things that we do have to be careful of. I actually hit myself. Well, great. I guess we'll try and go for a Frost Beam. He has to go for a knockout low because if he goes for Barbs, I mean they're gonna get sent on his side of the field. So not gonna complain about that. Okay then, I guess we'll actually go for our Icicle. I'm just going to Soul Burst immediately, and I want to go for Fadeaway. The issue is the Lantorch might switch in. I have got Mega Chomps. It's not the end of the world if it does. I'll try and go for it because I want to try and go into Biwarned, but I want to hit the Gargoyle speed just so I break the clutch plushie first. Okay, Benefits to set up. I'm surprised he didn't actually go for the withdraw. And yeah, I think we'll just go into Biwarned. We've got to be a little bit careful because he has got Slap Down. I don't really want to lose my item. Actually, is Biwarned even the best option here? Not really, but I want to go into Biwarned. It's a Biwarned showcase. I do think Lashen actually was a better switch in, but it's fine. I think I should be able to go for a Peace of Mind, or do I just go for the Resonate in hopes that I get the +1 range attack boosts? I think I'm going to go for Resonate. Nicely stay in. We don't get the knockout, and unfortunately I also don't get the range attack increase, so probably should have gone for, actually I think Psycho Blast would have knocked it out, but range attack increase. I'm going to go for Resonate again. Range attack increase? Okay, actually surprisingly goes for the withdrawal this time. Parasol's coming in. If I can get that +1 right now, that'd be huge. I don't, but it's fine because Bane of Haste is still up, so I should underspeed Parasol. Because 74 base speeds, like what, 54 or something ridiculously slow. So, hey, Parasol is gone. Nice. Oh, Chienta is actually hitting the field. I don't really want to lose Biwarned, but I don't really have like a great switch in either. I'm pretty sure I got one more Bane of Haste up low, so I think I can just go for a Psycho Blast to get some damage on, at the very least. I don't see anything wrong with this. Yeah, nice, we get a Psycho Blast off, and we do some pretty good damage. I might live that. Oh, I actually do. Nice. Love to see that. Love to see that. I guess we can try and waste some energy. Chance's moves, especially if I can make it spam Radiant Rush, I can make it waste a lot of its energy. So let's go Icicle on the second Ice Hammer. Got him. Now he's going to go for the Light type move, so we're going to go into Lashent. Okay, does he go for the Light type move? Come on, I know you wanna. Got him. Okay, and You have got enough energy for one more move. I think I throw off a slap down anyway low. Is this actually a good idea? I'm trying to think, how do I beat the Land Torch? I'm not gonna lie, I don't really know. Lucian is like kind of my only thing that's preventing it right now from just spamming Flare, but I think I could also go back into Icicle, I guess. That could work. Because now it's going to go for the Ice type move, right? Yeah, I think we'll try and save Lucian. It makes them think twice before clicking a Light type move again now. And they go for Ice Hammer. Nice. Unfortunately, it is a Light type, and Lawn Torch is a Light type as well, so I'm probably not going to be able to get my Soul move off again now, which sucks. Another Bane of Haste would have been amazing. But we can go for Mega Chomp, and this will knock out the Chienta for us, so looking good. Now Land Torch. How do I get around that? I don't know. I have no idea. Oh, Rancidor's actually switching in. I don't really want to take a hit from this. I'm not gonna lie. I think we just go into Gargolem. We can get rid of the barbs. Actually, they still have Gargolem speed. I can get my own barbs up, I guess. Yeah, there's Energy Break. That'll do a decent amount of damage, but it's fine. Energy Break isn't actually doing that much anyway because I have my Motivational up, so it's not gonna do that much to us. Yeah, he actually stays in, just keeps going for Energy Break. I got one layer of barbs down. We could go for Empathize here now because we're gonna get hit again and it's gonna take us down really, really low. So I think we always Empathize here. Yep, there's the third Energy Break, and Empathize will do some damage and give us a lot of health back. Yeah. I don't think this is a good move on a Gargolem defense. Probably shouldn't have any form of recovery, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, they go for the withdrawal into Gargolem. This is actually completely fine. I am going to try and get as many layer of barbs up as possible. Yes, it doesn't hurt the Gargolem's speed, but the Land Torch, to try and get around it, since I didn't bring my Light type, my own Land Torch, I'm gonna have to like try and get as much chip damage onto it as possible with my layer of barbs, and just hope that it KOs itself through Do or Die. So, playing pretty risky, but it's fine. I want to go for another layer of barbs, but I think I go for a Driving Force here. They should also go for... Oh no. Looks like they don't have Driving Force, so we'll take it. Driving Force the Gargolem speed outland. It might just KO it. Never mind. Damn it. And there's the Land Torch. Okay. I think we have to play some mind games again. I think if I'm immune, so if I go into my Lashent now for the Light type move, I think it still takes damage from Do or Die, so I think I do Lashent here. Oh, but if it's Boots slow, I didn't even think about that. It could be Boots. I think I'll go Lashent here. Okay, please don't click Fire Breath. Okay, nice prediction. I mean, yeah, I have like been doing it this entire battle, so makes sense. Ghostly Essence or Do or Die. So a little bit of chip damage. Since it went for that move, I want to go back into Gargolem defense. I think I can take a Fire Breath, and if it is Boots, it can go for Flare, so I think this is the safest option. I don't think it's really worth me Driving Force it. I think I should go for Mudslides. The issue is Gargolem speed switching back in. Oh well. Okay, well, they clicked Fire Breath again, so I can assume probably Boots. I can get burnt, hit it with a Mudslide. I don't really have, like, any attack investment, but they are also, really, really frail, so it'll do a lot of damage. So close to knocking it out, but it's fine, because, if they hit us again, they go down. Yeah, I'll just let them take out Gargolem here. So now, I gotta try and figure out... Gargolem speed shouldn't be that much of a problem. It's just mostly Rancidor that I'm not entirely too sure how I'm going to get through, because I think Rancidor just wins. I don't think. Oh, well, actually, they threw. They just straight up threw. Why would you go Gargolem speed here? You should always go Rancidor. You should have remembered what my team was. And yeah, I got rid of both light types, so I always go Soul move here. They threw. They threw. If they went Rancidor, they just clicked Energy Break, and I think I lost. Although they might have been out of energy. Maybe they only had enough energy for one more move. Maybe that's why they went into Gargolem speed. But yeah, Ice goes on. No light types. Let's get Bane set back up again, and we should be good just to win now. Okay, they go for Mudslide. That does suck a little bit because I'm going to lose a little bit of chip damage on that Rancidar, but it should be fine. Bane is set back up. I would like my Biwarned to get the last KO, but I don't think it's really going to happen, right? I don't think it's a great idea. I could just go for Fadeaway in hopes that I live a hit, but I don't think I'm going to live, to be honest. I don't think I'm going to live. We could go for a Thunder Chomp, I guess. Sure, I'll go for a Thunder Chomp. I want Biwarned to get the KO, okay? This will do, like, pretty good damage. Decent damage, even though it is resisted. Rancidar has, like, no, like, melee defense whatsoever. And now I can go into my Biwarned. Soul Siphon is pretty scary, but it's fine. We get to go Biwarned now, and we get to click our Psycho Blast, and that should be the game. I should have lost that. Not really too sure why they didn't go into the Rancidar. All they had to do was just prevent my Icicle from getting another Bane of Haste up, and I think I just lost. Because my Biwarned just loses to Gargoyle speed. I'm pretty sure I died to a Slapdown, even though I already lost my item, I'm pretty sure. Okay then, hopping into the next battle, now we're running the Do or Die bulky offensive, which for a bulky offensive one, Do or Die is probably better to give me like nice extra damage. Motivational is nice to support the team, but we just lack a little bit too damage. As you saw from the first battle, we didn't even like knock out the Gargoyle speed, so yeah. Do or Die might be better, and also, I don't know, just using a different bulky offensive Loomian like Meditoad would probably be even better. Okay, let's try and get Gargoyle defense into the battle and try and get some Babs down, because they have got a lot of like bulkier things. Also Vesperatu I have to use Spectral Burst against, but I want to try and get Babs down to weaken a lot of their team, so Biwarned has an easier time. Like, even though we're getting the Do or Die increase, because they have a lot of bulky things, we're definitely going to need that help. And also, Babs are just great for chip damage, you know? Slapdown should be fine. It is going to do some pretty good damage, but I can take multiple of those, so let's get 3 layer Babs down. Okay, there's Harrow. That will do a lot of damage, but it's fine. Actually, I won't take one. I was thinking of Health Amulet. They already knocked it off. Are they going to go for Harrow again? Because if they are, I could just make the really, really risky prediction and go into Lantorch. I want to try and keep Gargoyle defense alive if possible, because Eliguan and Mudslide, Gargoyle defense is my only immunity to that, to stop it, so let's play a little aggressive, okay? I'm pretty sure they need to go for Harrow to knock me out. They do. Okay, got him. I'm immune to that. Nice. Now then, we could go for the Flash and Flee, and that is actually exactly what we're going to do, just to scout to see if the Eliguana is prismatic or not, so yeah. There's the Eliguana, got him, and it is prismatic? It is. Okay, good. It sucks, obviously. I wasted a little bit of health on my, energy on my Lantorch, but it's fine. We go right back into Gargoyle. But yeah, that's just good to know for later, so once I, like, need to rely on Lantorch to do a lot of damage, I can't just spam Light Time move, unless Eliguana is out of the picture. But yep, either way, back into Gargoyle, prevent the Mudslide. We could go for a Driving Force here, but Vesperatu could just switch back in, that's the only issue. So we just go for Empathize here to get all of our health back. Flush and Flee, that's completely fine. I am so weak, so whatever switches in to take the Empathize, I am gonna do so much damage to them. I would assume Vesperatu, right? Yeah, so I can't just keep clicking Driving Force. Nice. They are running out of energy low, but there's the Empathize. Nice. I can definitely take one more Harrow now. I probably want to switch out low. I don't think he's going to go for Harrow again. He could actually just go for the Revival. I could go into Icicle, get Bane of Haste up now. Yeah, I think that's actually what I'm going to do, because I feel like they're most likely going to go Slapdown. Oh no, Rest, that's also fine. But here, I gotta go for my Soul Burst. I want to go for Fadeaway, but Eliguana could switch back in, which would be a pretty big issue, because I don't really want to waste any turns of Bane of Haste if possible. But I'm just going to click Fadeaway. Actually, they have Luminami as well, so I have 2 potential light types I've got to be scared about. I'm going to just click Fadeaway low. It might not KO the Vesperatu, which if it doesn't, we go Lashent, because we can take any of Vesperato's moves better than anything else on my team. Oh, actually, Revival. That's fine. We should outspeed it. I mean, that is a little bit of a way slow for my Bane of Fist, but it's fine. Timberfrash will do a lot of damage, especially if he stays in. If he switches out, I mean, yeah. Timberfrash with ambush boosted, yeah. And Babs on the field, yeah. Nothing really wants to switch in, so we'll take it. Nice. Let's switch out into Eliguana. Yep, okay. Eliguana is out of the picture. That is one bulky Loomian down, so my Biwarned is going to have an easier time, and now my Lantorch just cleans up late game, as long as I don't have Luminami. Maybe that's why they got rid of Eliguana, because they brought both light types. Would be pretty annoying for me. And yep, they actually do have Luminami. Well, this is fine. Can't I just click Timberfresh again? I also could just click Slapdown. I mean, Slapdown is also fine. Just remove this item. I think I will go for Slapdown. Okay, they go for the withdraw into Wrestling. That's fine. They're just trying to waste Bane of Haste right now, but I am not too worried about this. Wrestling is down as well. Okay, Lashent, you need to stop killing everything, okay? Biwarned is meant to do all of this. Whoops. Okay, Bark is on the field. I forgot. Did Bane of Haste end? Wait. Soul Burst fade away. Timberfresh Slap. No, I still have like, what, 2 more turns? We could also go for the fade away here, just to get off of the field and try and go back into Icicle. Oh, I can't click Soul Move Low because Luminami, damn it. Either way, I'm going to go for the fade away low, and I will actually go right back into my Icicle because we resist or are immune to all of Bark's moves, other than Earthquake. Yep, love to see that. Let's go for Mega Chomp here just so Luminami can't switch in. They do go for the withdraw into Luminami. Nice, love to see this. Getting some nice Babs damage. Pretty sure it is a secret ability. And we got rid of it, Shade Pearl. Okay, that's fine. We can't go for Soul Move Low. That is one issue. This might be a throw, but I'm actually going to go Gargolem defense. They go for Rejuvenate. Okay, that's fine. Because we don't really need the Gargolem defense anymore, right? Like, if I need a Balrog counter, I just use my Icicle. And once I get rid of Luminami, Lantorch just wins. So yeah, I'm gonna go for another layer of Babs, or do I go for Empathize again? I'll go for another layer of Babs. Because they got Luminami, we can probably expect that they're gonna switch out a lot. And they go for Maroon. Okay, that is completely fine. That won't actually knock us out low, even with a crit. A little unfortunate. I was kind of hoping for them to knock me out, but it's fine. Oh wait, that's actually better for me, because I'm so low on health, I gotta go for Empathize, and I gotta take Luminami down really low. So now, it's not gonna heal all of its health, and it's low on energy? Yeah, we like that, yeah, Empathize Gargolem is definitely a problem, if you can put it in situations like that consistently. Like, Driving Force is annoying, but I think the problem is Empathize. So I'm going to try removing Empathize first, see how it goes. We just go for the Mudslide here just to do some damage to the Vesperatu, because I can take a slap down. Nice. And I think do I go for the Empathize just in case they go for the Revival? I think I do. There's the Revival. Okay, yep. I'm going to take a lot of that health back for myself now. Although I guess I could have actually gone for the Withdrawn there, because they're most likely going to go for the rest here now. It's not the end of the world though, because I also want to go for a rest. The wand hasn't even hit the field yet, but it's kind of hard to when I don't have Bane of Haste up, and I have Vesperatu, Darken Spirit, and Borg that probably has Mega Chomp. So yeah, I'm going to like either try and get Bane of Haste up after Luminami faints, because I can't see him letting me set it up while it's still alive, or I have to go into Biwarned on the Luminami just to like get it on the field and to start doing something. Here we go for Mudslide here. Nice. Some damage. And we're doing the exact same thing. We click Empathize, swiftly click Revival. I'm going to take all of that health for myself. Okay, finally. We're pretty good here. very low on health, not too much energy left. I think we just go back into Icicle. This just threatens Soul Move. I want to click it right now. I think they just go Luminamilo again. I really want to set it up right now. Like, right now. I'm clicking it, but Luminami is obviously going to switch in, right? Yeah. He knows I probably showcase him Biwarned, so I really want it up if I can set it up. So yeah, rip my Soul Move. That does suck a lot. We could probably just go into Lashent here, because this will just make it so Luminami can't go for Flash and Flee, and that might just waste all of his energy, which would be perfect. So, yeah, I definitely threw there. I definitely threw. I think he's most likely going to go for Flash and Flee to heal. I can't see him clicking anything else. Okay, here's Lashent, and Flash and Flee. Got him. You're out of energy now. Well, Lashent always takes a knockout here. So now that they've got rid of my Soul Move, I think they probably sacrifice Luminami, right? I don't think they switch out. Vesperatu's too good. Actually, I'm gonna hard switch into Biwarned here, because if they go for just the hard switch, it's fine. I can just switch back out. But yep, I'll take this. Biwarned has finally hit the field. There is literally no reason to click Peace of Mind, unfortunately, so I think we just go for Resonate and just pray we get the +1, I guess. They could also go for Rejuvenate, actually, as well, which would kind of suck. Actually, I'll go for Psycho Blast. We just outspeed the Luminami. So close! So close! They're out of energy low now, so that's fine. But yeah, the Vesperatu is so weak, it should just die to Bob. So yeah, I think I just keep clicking a move so they don't get a free switch out. So yeah, Biwarned is finally gonna do something. I mean, he hasn't done anything the entire battle until now. We're just like just a little short low of getting the knockout. That is so unlucky. So unlucky. Okay, they stay and go for another weights, that's fine. We outspeed the Luminami, which is also why I didn't really want to like run a Bane of Haste Biwarned. Like, these ones don't have, like, any speed reduction, like, 0 UPs in speed. You could, I guess, if you want to run it on a Bane of Haste team. Again, I think I said in the first battle, I didn't bring Icicle to run always a Bane of Haste team. It's just that if they have a faster team, and I have a lot of slow, bulky things, I can definitely use it if I need to or want to. But, yeah, again, I don't think you're really going to be using Biwarned, though, right? To be honest. That's fine though, they go for the withdraw, and it is into Balrog. With 3 layer of Babs, it should just get knocked out. Vesperatu might just get knocked out due to Babs as well, so I think Biwarned actually just wins me the game here now. Yep, they really needed to save their Eliguana to get rid of the Barbs. There's Vesperatu, does it just faints? It does, nice. Okay then, yep, Biwarned should win me the game here. Should just win me the game. Yeah, Luminami's back in. Gonna take some damage from the Barbs. So, I mean, that basically cancels out the ability. And I outspeed it, so we just Psycho Blasts. And that should be the game. Okay. Biwarned actually did something. Although, Lashent could have also just done that. And technically better, but hey, Biwarned did something, yay! That's more than I expected it to do. Okay, now let's go over the bulky support one. We have a little bit of range attack to like hit something, but the idea is we're a range wall, we're going to set up Motivational, and I have Fadeaway to act like a slow pivot. And we have Tribute once we're like, yeah, we're probably not going to do anything more with Biwarned. Probably not the greatest, but I mean, for single battles, I can't really think of anything else for it to do right now. So yeah, let me know in the comments down below any, like, new rally move suggestions. I'll definitely look into them. Okay then, let's just lead up with Biwarned and get our Motivational off. That's actually Vesperatu low. I was not expecting that to be their lead. I was kind of hoping for the Toxic Earth type. What's his name again? Dokumori! I had to look it up. I completely forgot his name. Well, I think we just have to go for the hard switch here into a Gargolem. But hey, we got Motivational up, so let's get out of here. And let's make sure that we don't faint super early on. The slap down, yeah. I'm a range wall. We don't want to take that, okay? at all. I would love to go for Barbs. I was kind of hoping that would hit me again, but hey, I will gladly go for Empathize. Nice. That's a lot of health back. I guess we can go Biwarned here and just fade away. It gets us into Lushent for free without taking any damage. They're most likely going to go for a Stratagem. Got him. Yeah, Biwarned can take that pretty easily because it's a Mind type. And then we just go for Fade Away, which actually will hit Cleone on its weaker defense, so nice. But Vesperado comes back in, and we ain't having any of that. Critical hit probably wasn't necessary. Here then, I guess we could try and go Lantorch. Yep, I think we can just go Lantorch here because Flare will do a big number on a lot of Loomians, but we're actually going to click Flash and Flee because their only light type I think is Valkyrie, which is definitely going to switch in, right? So might as well just pivot around. Oh, actually Cleone. Okay, right back into Biwarned, you guessed it. Although actually, thinking about it, I guess we could have just gone into Lushent there. Because I went into Biwarned to click Fade Away to go into Lushent. I could have just gone to Lushent right there. But hey, Biwarned is doing something, right? That's more than enough. Okay, they go for Rejuvenate. At least we get away some energy. And now Fade Away is going to hit it. How much do we do? Okay. Yeah, Cleone has not very good melee defense, but we also have like really no melee attack to use Fade Away. So yeah, I think Dissipate might be very beneficial to Biwarned. But here we get to go into my Lushent, and we are really scary now. I think we go for Fade Away. Your only Looming to really switch in is like what? Your Snack, which is most likely gonna switch in here. Okay, they do go for Withdraw into Vesperado. That's fine. We can just get right back out of here. Love to see it. And right back into Lantorch. I am really annoying. I have made like a kind of nice pivot car, I guess. I actually have made a pretty nice pivot car. I've got a really fast hard-hitting one. I've got a bulky hard-hitting one. And then just a support one that's just like, range attacker, no thanks. Like, yeah, Lushent can take a hit, but why make it take a hit when I have a nice bridge between both of them? So, yeah, it's kind of nice. This is so annoying. I am so sorry, okay? They go into Tatab. Oh, they have got a plant type. I forgot about that. I completely forgot about Tatab. Okay, never mind. I'm scared again. Most Tatabs are generally boots. I don't think it's going to go for a Timber Thrash. We can probably assume Jungle Jutsu. So if it is boots, they are locked into it now against a Gargoyle defense that does not care about Jungle Jutsu. So here, I think we can go for some Barbs. Yep, they go for Withdraw. We can probably assume it is boots. So nice. Cleone is on the field. I don't really mind this too much. I could just go for another layer of Barbs. I want to get a little greedy. So I will. They go for Stratagem. It is going to do a bit of damage, but that's fine. The weaker you make me, the more Empathize is going to do. So I really do not matter. I really don't care about that. Like, it does not matter. I think I can go for another layer of Barbs, but I'll actually go for Empathize here. Because they're going to outspeed me. So yep, pretty good damage. I might have been able to take another one of those. But hey, Cleone is actually really low on energy, so they can't go for a healing. So now we go into Biwarned, and we just go for a Fade Away again. They go for the weight, that's completely fine. The issue is, if they have got Valkyrie, they can stop my Biwarned from clicking Fade Away. We could also just go for Resonate here, but let's be honest, they're most likely just going to go for Rejuvenate, I would guess. Oh, it has Gusts. Well, rip my Barbs. Rip my Barbs. I wanted those, man. It's fine, though. We gotta go back into Lushent, and I think we just go, like, Timber Thrash here this time? I want to go for Slap Down, but I'm not sure if Vesperado can take a Slap Down. It is pretty weak, but Quad resists. So I think Timber Thrash is probably my safer play. And they go into Dokomori. Okay, I think Earthquake definitely would have been better there, but that's fine. We do a lot of damage. Plus Spine Breaker, get set up. That is not the end of the world, I guess. Not the end of the world. Although Milkshake does make it a little bit worse. Okay, so let me think. We've seen Vesperado, Tatab, Dokomori, and Cleone. I have no idea what their last Lumin is. I I remember that they have Eurosnack in their party and Falcor. I don't know what the other one is. I completely forgot. I don't think we've seen their 5th one. I'm pretty sure we haven't seen it. But yeah, here we go Gargolem. Let's just try and get rid of these. There's Axel Trap. Glad I switched in now. If I waited any longer, that would have just basically knocked me out. So yeah, no thanks. Let's just get rid of those right now. And do some pretty decent damage to the Dokimari. Nice. Okay. Yeah, Axel Trap being gone is huge for me right now. There's Baffle, that's fine. It doesn't matter. Dokimari is so weak, they can only like switch back into my Lashen one more time. Tatab is actually back in. Okay. We could just go Astros here. We quad resist plant, so yep, I think we just go Astros. We haven't shown Astros yet, so they're definitely gonna just click Timber. They could also go for Boucher Boots, which I also wouldn't be complaining about. But yeah, Astros is on the field now. Actually thinking about this, yeah, my team definitely isn't good. Definitely don't copy my team, but for right now, for this specific battle, I have like a lot of switch-ins. Like Tatab, don't care. Okay, they got a like your stratagem spamming Cleone, Biwarned, and I can pivot into whatever I want. But yeah, it's kind of nice, I think we just go for Boiling Press, and I think we just pick up a KO every single time. Yeah, I think Dokimari was the right thing to sacrifice. But they are going to get one layer of Poison Barbs, which does suck. Does suck. I can get rid of them still, but I don't think I have to worry about it right now. Oh, Joltooth is their last one. You do realize I outspeed you, right? I am way faster than you. I don't really want you clicking Drudgelo, but Gargolem should be fine. It's just ambush boosted. I'm not gonna switch out. We just go for Outburst. I think it does more damage than Primal. Yep, nice damage. Oh, definitely nice damage. Definitely nice damage. And now that we know they don't have Falcor, I can just spam Fire Breath on my Land Torch now, just so the Tatab can't switch into Flare, I guess. Well, actually, Clone can just switch into Fire Breath, so I still gotta play it pretty careful, but I guess I can just spam Fade Away. Because, yeah, they don't have a Light type. They have nothing immune to just spamming Fade Away on Biwarned and Land Torch. Yeah, Astros will just take out the Joltooth. I'm a little surprised they went into Joltooth, but I guess now my Astros is so weak that the Tat type can just knock me out. So, yeah, I guess that works. They should actually go for a Timber Thrash here. Because if they go for a Jungle Jutsu, I'm going right back into my Gargolem. So yeah, we'll go for Boiling Press, let's see what they do. They actually go for Jungle. Okay, that is fine. That will knock me out, definitely, but that's not the end of the world. And also, Chattab only has energy for one more move, I think? And they actually go for a Wait. Okay, I'm going to assume that this actually is Bootsland, but they know I'm going to go for Mudslide. They know they can take it very well. And yeah, now they can spam as many moves as they want. I probably want to go for some Barbs, right? Cleone is most likely going to switch in low. We could make a prediction on that and go right into Lashent right now, but there's no point because we have the wand. I can always switch into it. And if I need to, which it's looking like might come up soon, I could just switch into it and just click Tribute, so I can like make the Tatab super weak and I can deal with it really easily. So yeah. I do go for Withdraw, Cleone, I would assume. Nice. I'll get one layer of Barbs up. I'm not going to ask for more than that. We'll get one layer up. And then right here, I'm going to go for Driving Force because Cleone is most likely going to go for Rejuvenate. Yeah. We don't want it to Gust because it has got a lot of energy. So let's just get it off the field so they can't Gust it immediately. So they can't deal with the Barbs. It's not like that big of a threat right now. It's just one layer, but that little bit of chip damage is gonna like stack to rack up eventually. For this, I'm gonna go for Rest. I think the Vesprat will go for Revival, if I had to guess. Got him. This is completely fine. Here, I can actually go for Empathize because Vesprat is gonna hit me now pretty hard, so I can use their own healing moves against them, basically. Okay, they actually go for the Withdraw. Cleone. Okay, I guess they want to get rid of these Barbs as fast as possible. That's fine, though. Empathize. I'll take a little bit of health. Okay, I'll take a little bit of health. I ain't gonna complain about that. I think they're gonna go for a Gust or Wait or Rest. I don't think they're gonna go for the Withdraw. So we might as well just house switch into Lashent here. There's no reason for us to like sacrifice some energy on my Biwarned. It can just lead us to a bad situation. So I think we go Lashent, and I think I just click Fade Away. We just do damage to everything now. They do go for the withdraw. I'm assuming Vesperati switching back in. Nice. We love to see this. I think Timberfrash actually would have just knocked it out, but that's fine. So weak now. It is so weak. Okay, and then now we go Land Torch and I click Fade Away. They can't go for a Shadow Sprint. Fade Away will knock out the Vesperatu, and they can't switch out. They can't stop me from clicking Fade Away, so I always pick up a KO or put myself in a better situation. Here, I think the best Loomian to go into is my Lashent. Cleone doesn't really want to hit the field now, and Tatab, if it switches in, I think I can take one jungle jutsu from it, but there's no reason to do that. I can just go right back into Gargolem here. And if they do go for Timberfrash expecting that, I get a lot of chip damage, so there's like no punishment for me to do this. So yep, nice, we'll take it. And then here, I think we go for Driving Force because they're just obviously going to go into Cleone here. Yep, there's Cleone switching in. Definitely would be better to spam Driving Force with more layer babs up, but one layer is pretty nice still, especially when there's only 2 Loomians, so I'm like always getting chip damage on the same Loomians, constantly switching in and out. So yep, Tatab is back out on the field. Yes, it can click Timberfrash now, but I really don't care, to be honest. There's nothing wrong with that, so I will actually just go for Driving Force again. Hit me with Timberfrash. That's just more recall for me. Yep, that is fine. Gargolem defense has done its job. Yeah, that's a lot of damage. And because they're on Timberfrash now, I can actually go Lashent. Yeah, I think I can actually just go Lashent, and I just win. But I kind of want to go Biwarned because it's like, yeah. Actually, no, they're actually out of energy, maybe. Maybe. They might be out of energy. This is really dumb, by the way, what I'm doing. I should not try and get a KO with this Biwarned. This is mostly for like support, but if I can get a knockout, I will try it as a Biwarned showcase. And yep, they didn't have enough energy, so see you later, Tatab. So yeah, basically, if I expect someone to stay into Tatab, which I did because I think they wanted to go for Way to Rest, might as well try and pick up the KO. But if I went into Cleone, I obviously have to click Fade Away. Here then, because my Biwarned is actually slower than Cleone, I can always go for the Fade Away. But honestly, I could go for Tribute. The problem with clicking Tribute is Cleone actually uses its range defense stat, not its range attack stat, so the Tribute doesn't actually do anything for the Cleone, to be honest. So it doesn't really matter which one I click, Tribute or Fade Away, they both practically do the exact same thing. But that critical hit actually makes it so Fade Away is definitely better there. And now we go Lashent, and yep, this should just be the knockout. I can't see it not knocking it out. There's Stratagem. Yeah, that doesn't matter, okay? That does not matter. And nice. I think that is their last Loomian. I think? Is it? Yeah? Nice. Okay, so yeah, if you're definitely using Biwarned in singles, I don't think a bulk offensive one is very good. The support one, that one actually went really well, but obviously that was a really good team to use it against, which you're definitely not going to find very often, so it's alright, but let's be honest, if I'm using it as like a support slow pivoter, Yursnack's just better than that. And Yursnack is way tankier, has immunities. The only good thing that Biwarned has going for it for a support role is Tribute, which I didn't even click in that battle. Never really found the right opportunity to click it, and Motivational. So yeah, eventually though, I think Dissipate would give it a little bit more leeway, because then even then if it's like Beneficed, Dissipate will always make you a slow pivoter in and out of Beneficed, so yeah. But that's the single battles low now. And that is all of the singles battles done, so let me know in the comments down below what you think of Biwarned, and maybe even leave suggestions for new moves I could give it, for example, maybe Dissipate. But now, let's hop into some double battles where I think it will really shine, and it actually might be the best yokai in terms of it. Okay then, hopping into the first doubles battle then, first up we're going to use a very bulky support Biwarned. So we've got bait to make sure our teammates can get hit, and we also have teamwork so our teammates can do even more damage. Okay, let's actually lead off with both of the yokais. They go for the Strasser and Holly Bunch. Is that bad for me? Stressor will outspeed my Land Torch, so... Actually, will it? And Boots, I forgot about that. Nope, Land Torch is actually faster, so let's actually go for the Flash and Flee on the Strasor just to get the heck out of here. Pretty bad matchup for that. Biwarned got the Motivational, so we could also go for the Fadeaway just to get off of the field. What could I switch into low here? Because we also got to be mindful about the Holly Bunch. My only real switch for both of these is Meditoad, I guess. It's probably not going to click a light type move low, but I think Meditoad. So let's actually go for Fadeaway. Yeah, I kind of have to go for Fadeaway. I can't do any damage with this one. So yeah, let's get the heck out of here. That'll do some pretty good damage. Here we can go into Meditoad. Strasor's most likely going to go into my Land Torch slot. Actually, Strasor didn't Soul Bursts. Okay, but there's the Jet Stream. Nice, tanked that pretty well. There's my Fadeaway. We don't really care if a Holly Bunch does damage to my Biwarned, but we might as well pivot and go back into Land Torch, actually. Might not be a bad idea. Back into Land Torch to get it back on the field. I don't think Holly Bunch is going to hit us, right? Pharaoh? Oh no, that actually works. That actually works. I kind of forgot about Pharaoh Blast. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of forgot about that one. Okay, in this situation, let's go for a Psycho Blast on Holly. And let's Flash and Flee again on the Strasor. Okay, Strasor is gonna go for the withdrawal into Charonyx. Hopefully that's not prismatic. It isn't. Okay, doing some pretty good damage there and getting back out, which here I can probably go into Biwarned. Yeah, I think Biwarned is probably better here. And then Meditoad can just fire off a nice big hit. Nice. Yeah, I'll take that. We're probably going to get by Pharaoh Blast low. Oh, he actually targeted my Biwarned there. That's not the end of the world though. I can take it. Okay, let's go for teamwork into my Meditoad to use Psycho Blast. Okay, Biwarned is going to get by Spectral. I do live that low. But I should outspeed the Holly Bunch, so I should just get rid of it now. Because I don't think a normal Psycho Blast would have KO'd it. I think I need the teamwork extra boost to get rid of that. But hey, we got rid of it, so we're looking a little bit good now. I think my Land Torch can just keep clicking Flare now. We got rid of, like, their only immunity, I'm pretty sure. Okay, I think I should Thunderstrike the Garlash. Garlash is clearly going to go first, and I want to say he's probably going to want to go for a Water move or Meditoad. So let's bait the Water move into Biwarned. We are going to Faint low, which means we are going to lose Motivational, but it's definitely doing its job to, like, hopefully secure us 2 KOs. There's Vicious Snap. I'm assuming Charonyx is just going to go for Spectral? Yeah. I should live that low. The Vicious Snap I definitely wouldn't have. I just barely live. Okay, so we should pick up the KO on Garlash now as well. Love to see. Okay, yeah. The one definitely helped there. Might have been a little bit easier if I had Bane of Haste up, but they brought Charonyx and Holly Bunch, so yeah, I don't actually know if going for Bane of Haste there was a great idea or not, to be honest. Okay, let's go back into Land Torch here. There's Dokumori. Okay, great. I think we go Psycho Blast on Doku, and then we just Flare on the Charonyx. The only issue is if Charonyx goes for Lightspeed Ray on our Land Torch, Do or Die might KO us. We actually don't even KO the Charonyx. Okay. Earthquake. Oh, that's fine. Okay, never mind. I weakened the Charonyx just enough, so Earthquake got rid of it. Yeah, that's not really good for me, but I'll definitely take that trade, because Charonyx is a very, very scary Loomian. The only issue now is I have Glissadia and Icicle, which, yeah, not exactly the greatest thing, I'm not gonna lie, because they have Stratosaur now, and I'm assuming Stratosaur is their Soul Bursts, so it's basically gonna come down to, can Icicle 1v2? I don't think it can. So, I think we have to play some mind games here. I'm actually gonna play this incredibly dumb, okay? I'm gonna go for Frost Beam on the Dokumori. And I'm gonna go for the Soul Burst Thunder Chomp into the Stratosaur. So, If the Stratosaur does Soul Burst, my Glissadia will attack, in case I don't one-shot the Stratosaur, but I should. So my Glissadia should underspeed a Soul Burst Stratosaur, and even if it doesn't Soul Burst, Thunder Chomp should hopefully just knock it out. The only issue is, hopefully Dokomori doesn't one-shot my, any of my Loomians, but I think this should be fine. It's weird using Glissadia in Bane of Haste, but I think this is the only situation I can get out of this without Stratosaur taking a KO. But yep, there is the Soul Burst Stratosaur. Now, let me Soul Burst my Icicle. I gotta say, though, it is incredibly hard to play double battles without dodge. I don't really, like, do double battles that often, so I don't really have, like, a doubles actual team. So I just kind of, like, slapped on some things onto my team, which is very offensive, and hopefully it works. There's Party Trick, so my Icicle should go first. That should hopefully knock out the Stratosaur. Love to see it. And now, I'm pretty sure Dokomori can't one-shot Glissadia. Oh, it actually lowers my speed. Okay, that actually makes me better in Bane of Haste. Nice. And we actually just one-shot it. Okay, that went incredibly well. I don't know why he baffled, because he didn't have any more Loomians to switch into, but sure. I guess I'll take it. Okay, now let's use the bulky offensive support hybrids. So we actually have moves, so we're not just complete provoke fodder and baits. But yeah, this is actually pretty scary for Biwarned, so let's hope for the best. Well, I guess I generally kind of have a faster team than me, so I mean, I can try and set up Bane of Haste, and I think I will immediately. So yeah, we're just gonna go for Soul Bursts. Here, I don't think Parasol is really scary. It's only really scary for my Biwarned. Land Torch, I guess I can actually get rid of the Land Torch next turn. Let's Thunder Chomp the Parasol and let's go for Resonate on the Parasol. I could also put it to sleep and be really freaking annoying. The only issue is if I miss it, oof. So I think I'm going to Resonate. And hopefully that's enough to one-shot the Parasol. If it isn't, probably should have gone for the Land Torch first. But I think I can deal with Land Torch later. I just don't want my Biwarned getting knocked out immediately, so I'd rather get rid of the Parasol, you know? Okay, and let's see the damage. Bane of Haste goes up. I should be slow on both of these things. Thunder Chomp does very good damage. Resonate should just pick that up. Paralyze shouldn't make you slow on me. Okay, good. That should be the Parasol down. Nice. Land Torch is most likely going to go for a Flare onto my Icicle, and it will knock us out. I don't actually remember how Flare works in doubles, because I don't really do doubles very often at all. Does Flare still get doubled in that instance because I didn't hit the Land Torch? I think it might. Here, though, I want to go... I think I could go Maraith, honestly. Maraith might not be a bad shout. And they go Biwarned. Yep, I think this is probably the best situation I could have done, or Lumian I could have gone into. Okay, we definitely want to remove a Land Torch first here now, right? So let's go for Dark Surge into it. We could go for bait. I don't think it's really... Actually, we could bait so the Biwarned doesn't Spectral Burst my Maraith. Yeah, let's do that, let's do that. I think that might work. Okay, nice, got the bait off. Oh no, actually my Maraith goes next. This should knock it out, right? Hopefully. Nice. Okay, Land Torch is down. Ooh, no. Ooh, a little scary. Soulstorm. Oh. Okay, well that's not really a PvP one, but I'm just gonna pretend like I didn't see it, okay? Just pretend like, just smile and wave. We never saw that. Although, I think it actually would have done way more damage to me than the Spectral Burst, so in this situation, it's actually better for him to have it. It's kind of better for him to have it. I think we should Shadow Sprint because Bane of Haste is up. Pretty sure my priority goes first, so let's do that. And then let's go for... I guess we can go for Resonate here into the Biwarned, or I'll hit the Ursoul just to make sure it goes down. But I think this should just knock it out, right? Nice. So yeah, my Resonate will get retargeted to their Biwarneds. There's mine. Pretty good damage. Critical hit. +1. No +1, unfortunately. But yeah, I don't mind my Maraith taking one hit there. That is completely fine. Okay, Dragoon. Is that their last one? I think it is. Unfortunately, I don't have conclusion on this Biwarned. It's on my, like, more utility one. Like, in this situation, if I had conclusion, I could just click it. All I gotta do now is stall for, like, 3 turns, and then I just win. The only issue with this specific team is none of these have dodge, because they're singles Loomians intended. But yeah, like, if I actually had a doubles team, if all of these had dodge, it would be really easy to spam conclusion and dodge. You can also use conclusion to force switches earlier in the battle, but obviously, if they can't switch, it is definitely better this late into here. Here, though, we can go for Shadow Sprint just to knock out the Biwarned, and then my Biwarned, I guess, yeah, let's put the Dragoon to sleep. Let's put the Dragoon to sleep, why not? I mean, why not? Let's get a little toxic, okay? A little toxic. Of course I miss. Of course mine miss, by the way. Of course mine miss. I do live low. Love to see it. Does, oh, they actually stole my motivational. What the heck, man? Oh, actually, because I lost that, do I still have it? It looks like I do. It looks like I do. Okay, actually, how many turns of Bane of Haste do I have? I used it. I got one-shotted on the first turn, I'm pretty sure. I think this is the last turn. I think this is the last turn, so we go for Metal Blasts, and we go for Resonate. I would want to go for Hypnotize, but I guess I should have Resonated. Oh, Quick Pounce. Doesn't pick up the KO. Okay, good job it wasn't a Dark type move. Critical hit. Okay, well, what the heck happened? I just, like, won immediately, it felt like. Nice. Yeah, I won in 5 turns. Nice. Obviously, not the greatest like PvP team, but I mean that team was actually really scary for Biwarned, but it kind of worked out. So yeah, I mean obviously bait in doubles is very, very strong. The only issue, like, yeah, for like the more like utility one, like, yeah, we've got bait, teamwork, conclusion, fadeaway. Like, we have a lot of utility, but the one that we're mostly going to be spamming is bait, and I feel like there are better bait users in the game, so I do think Biwarned is I think out of all of the yokai, it probably is the best in doubles for obviously supporting-wise. I definitely think it could get more stuff flow, because yeah, it has a lot of stuff going for it, but there's definitely like some competition for betas, especially, is it Lampurge, Charonyx's pre-evolution? I keep forgetting to nerf that thing. That thing needs a nerf. That thing is broken for doubles, which yeah, I should definitely do a video on it before it gets nerfed, so... And that way, if I do a video on it, I don't have a reason or an excuse to forget again, right? But yeah, but there's Biwarned. Definitely the worst yokai, but I think it's because it's not good in singles. It wasn't really intended for a singles Loomian. It was intended to be a more doubles-orientated Loomian. And the only issue with that is most people don't really do doubles, or 2v2s for that matter, really. Jumping into the sets then, which, oh boy, we have a lot of them to go over. So let's start off with the motivational bulky offensive set first. We're running 200 range attack TPs with a very smart personality to hit as hard as possible. The 76 energy TPs at level 50 will give us a total of 248 energy, which will let us use 1 piece of mind and 5 of our attacking moves. And then the 200 health TPs and 24 range defense TPs gives us some nice overall bulk. For the held item, we're running a Mind Essence to increase the damage of our Psycho Blast, although you can switch yourself for any other offensive item like a different Essence, Shell, or even Power Cuffs. Then for the ability, we're running the normal ability Motivational, which will give us a 10% energy discount for every move that Biwarned uses and our allies, as long as we're still alive. And then finally for the moves, we're running Peace of Mind to set up to deal more damage, Psycho Blast and Resonate are our strongest stab options, and then Spectral Burst is for coverage. Now for the do or die bulky offensive set, we're running 200 range attack TPs with a very smart personality to hit as hard as possible. The 84 energy TPs at level 50 will give us a total of 250 energy, which will let us use 5 of any of our attacking moves, and we can substitute 1 attack for 2 Peace of Minds. And then the 200 health TPs and 16 range defense TPs gives us some nice overall bulk. For the held item, we're running a Mind Essence to increase the damage of our Psycho Blast, although you can switch yourself for any other damage increasing item like a different Essence, Shell, or even Power Cuffs. Then for the ability, we're running the normal ability Do or Die, which will increase the power of all of our moves by 30%, but every time that we do use a move, we'll lose 10% of our health. And then finally for the moves, we're running Peace of Mind to increase our damage output, Psycho Blast and Resonate are our strongest stab options, and then Spectral Burst is for coverage. Next up, let's go over the bulky support set, which we're running 200 health TPs, 200 range defense TPs, and a very clever personality to be as range bulky as possible. We don't actually need any energy investment because we can use any of our attacks 5 times already, so 4 TPs will do. And then the 96 range attack TPs are leftovers, which will just let us do more damage. Also, we went a step further and made our speed UP 0 with a sluggish personality so we can be as slow as possible. For the held item, we're running a milkshake since we don't have any reliable healing moves, although you could switch us out for a health amulet too. Then for the ability, we're running the normal ability Motivational, which will make Biwarned and its teammates' moves 10% cheaper to use, as long as Biwarned is still alive. And then finally for the moves, we're running Fade Away to let us act as a super slow pivoter, Psycho Blast and Resonate are our strongest stab options, and then we have Tribute as a last-ditch effort to set up one of our sweepers, which yeah, I wouldn't really recommend using any Biwarned in single battles at the very least. Where it does shine low is doubles. So now let's go over the double battle set, starting with the bulky support set, which we're running 200 health TPs, 200 range defense TPs with a very clever personality to be as range tanky as possible. We don't really need any energy investment since our moves are so cheap, so 4 TPs will do. And then the 96 melee defense TPs are leftovers to make us as bulky on the melee side. For the held item, we're running a milkshake as our only reliable healing option, although a health amulet would also work. Then for the ability, we're running the normal ability Motivational, which will give Biwarned and all of our allies a 10% energy cost discount for all of their moves, as long as Biwarned is still alive. And then finally for the moves, we're running Bait and Teamwork to help support our ally, Fade Away will let us pivot, and yes, on this set I'm running a Frail personality, because originally I wanted to run a Psycho Blast move as my 4th option, just so I can put on some offensive pressure, but I ultimately decided I kinda want to try Conclusion instead, so yeah, you could also change that to a Clumsy instead of Frail, if you aren't using any attacks. Although there are a lot of different options for double battles like Psycho Blast, Resonate, Dodge, Hypnotize, Deja Vu, or even Tribute. And finally, let's go over the doubles bulky offensive support set, which we're running 200 range attack TPs with a very smart personality to hit as hard as possible. We don't really need any energy investment since we already can use 5 attacks without it, so 4 TPs will do. And then the 200 health TPs and 96 range defense TPs will give us some nice overall bulk. For the held item, we're running a milkshake as our only reliable healing option, although you could run a health amulet or even an offensive item like an essence or shell. Then for the ability, we're running the normal ability Motivational, which will make all of Biwarned and its teammates' moves cost 10% cheaper, as long as Biwarned is still alive. And then finally for the moves, we're running Psycho Blast and Resonate as our strongest stab options, and then Hypnotize and Bait will let us help support our ally, although there are a lot of different options like Spectral Burst, Peace of Mind, Dodge, Teamwork, Deja Vu, Fade Away, Conclusion, or even Tribute.